Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new vlog, my first ever vlog on this channel. This week is going to be an exciting one, and I'm going to try and capture it for you. Today is Saturday. What's the date? No, what's the date today? The 14th, March the 14th. And we're going to have some really interesting stuff today. First is I'm heading out, as you can tell. I'm going out on one of my video expeditions, and Noah, my husband, is going to help me film that as well. Hopefully it will be an exciting one, and you've probably seen it already. It's the coronavirus news report, so to speak. I don't know how I'll call it yet. And then later on today, I have a really interesting gathering, which I don't know how much I can tell you about it just now, but stay tuned because that's going to come in a few hours. And I'm also going to have an extra activity around it on Tuesday, some sort of a workshop that I'm starting on this upcoming Tuesday for the next 4 weeks. So hopefully this will be an interesting vlog. Okay, so the thing, which is actually what it's called, went okay, I think. We were a bit, we weren't enough people. There was supposed to be 10 of us. I guess people didn't want to take part in it. But it was nice, and I got to meet 3 of the people I'll be participating in the workshop with. And now I'm in the city. It's quite busy, as you can tell. I'm heading over to TK Maxx to look for chia seeds. Is that weird to get at TK Maxx? Let me know down below. What do you think? What do you get at TK Maxx that is like so random? And I'll check in with you real soon. Hey, so we're back at the house, or I'm back at the house, really. I had quite a busy afternoon. Last time I saw you, I believe, was in the city, which was really busy considering everything. I wonder if things will change in the next few days. I need to relax. I might tell you later about this day that I had shooting for the content that went up before this about the corona, that kind of humoristic type of video that I made. It was really difficult making people talk to me, even though I was like super, hey, I have a YouTube channel. Do you want to, I was being ever so polite and not obviously pushing them the camera in their face without them consenting to it beforehand. But I was surprised at how much people were a bit reserved about it. I don't know, maybe it is just, how things are right now. But I got to speak to a few really cool people who were so funny and really made my day through taking part in my video. And if you're watching this, I really want to thank you guys. You've made that video possible, and it wasn't easy. I'm showered, and as you can see in my PJs. And thinking about this day, which was quite challenging. Sorry, I just had to change positions there. So I think, this topic is obviously, people talk about it ever so much, if not too much, lately. But, being an actress and trying to be creative about it and creating something around it, I think it was good, interesting, funny, at least for me, at least the process. It was, yet a bit, like I got some, obviously some people don't want to speak to you, which is fine. I mean, you're allowed, and not everyone likes to go on camera and expose themselves and whatnot. But there was a situation where a lady who, how to say it, she seemed a bit off as it is, so, but we were asked to go away from a place where we filmed, which was, we didn't do anything. We were just like filming there, and the people in the store next to us didn't want us to be there. And the lady from the store
came up to us and said, listen, you have to stop filming. I'm sorry, but you can't stay here. And we're like, yeah, okay. Sorry, we didn't mean to cause any trouble. And while I was saying that and like finishing my sentence, the other lady went like, yeah, what's your problem? Like, that's not even a good video. It's not funny. Like, what, did your mother not love you enough as a child? And that sentence stuck with me. I mean, again, everyone's entitled to, not liking what others do and not thinking it's funny or clever, and maybe it isn't, maybe it is total BS. But why talk like that to someone? And I know, she's a stranger who was bored and just wanted to say something to me in a very aggressive way. But still, those moments can really get you down and pull you away from what you were trying to do, both emotionally and like mentally, and obviously physically, because I literally had to leave the premises where we were filming. I'm trying to just keep it as a funny-ish, strange-ish memory of this whole day and concentrate on the creative and full side of it. Because obviously I wasn't trying to do anything bad or hurt anyone. I was giving free hugs away and, kind of lightening things up a bit. And I understand people with these situations and times can be, a bit on the edge, and maybe I was pushing some buttons, but I don't think I deserved, being said what she said to me. And it just makes you think about how people react and about whatever it is that you do. There will always be criticism. There will always be haters. And especially in this particular platform, both YouTube and generally the acting world that I'm on, you have to develop a thick skin, I guess.
I don't think I spoke to you this morning yet. It's quite late in the afternoon, actually. This is Simba, which you probably know already. He's a star on his own. I should think about opening a YouTube channel for him. It's a beautiful day out next to the river where I live in Cambridge. It's so surreal that the situation is like what we're seeing. It's so different from this, really. I don't know. I try to put it into words, and really the words that I find are humoristic, like funny ones, like the ones you saw, or the way that you saw me dealing with this on my previous Corona video. What a world. I mean, can it really get any better than this? We've been chilling here for a few minutes. I don't see the point in going home. Everything just feels so stagnant, I guess. I figured a few more minutes out in the nice spring sun can't hurt. Get some vitamin D in. So this has been our afternoon so far. Time to get cooking. dinner, we always have something light that's kind of what we're used to from back home. This is the final spread. Sorry, it's a bit blurry, but you can see I'm a basic bitch. What can I say? Well, we have some avocados. This is homemade hummus that my husband makes, and it's really good. Cheeses that are not English, unfortunately, so once they're gone, they're gone. Some pickles, love me some pickles. You know, just a simple but filling dinner. Hey guys, so I'm in the city. I don't know if you know Cambridge, but I'm quite speechless with how empty it is at the moment. I'm not used to seeing this beautiful city that's usually buzzing with people and tourists so empty. This is St. John's College, and this is Trinity. And here's what they like to say is Newton's tree. And this is the main entrance to the college. And again, all so empty. I was supposed to start a workshop today in the afternoon, which was a huge reason for why I chose to start this vlog as well this week. I thought it would be interesting to show you a cool week in my life where I start that workshop and I start doing some creative work with other, I guess, creatives, not necessarily actors, but people who want to maybe perform on stage or just create things for their own. But it got postponed. I was only notified yesterday, but I guess, that's how things are nowadays. Things just happen overnight at times, and you just have to go with the flow. So I'm here in the city. I had to pick something up for my husband from the university, but also just figured it would be interesting to look at how empty it is. I kind of started showing you how I'm gonna make the soup and didn't show you the final result. So this has carrots, fried onions, fried garlic, carrots, butternut squash, and I think that's it. Sometimes I add other stuff, obviously some spices and water, but it's quite a basic one this time. The workshop that I was supposed to start today, as I said, got postponed, and I was really looking forward to it. I was looking forward to this creative outlet and being around creative people with a similar, mindset who are looking to obviously create, mingle. I was fairly surprised that they canceled or postponed, just because generally here in the UK things are still working and operating, and we're only such a small group of people. I mean, I don't disrespect people's feelings around not wanting to do it. I'm just saying personally that I'm surprised, because I was willing to actually go through with it, at least today, at least, I don't know, maybe it's irresponsible. You know what? Maybe. I'm trying to think about the next few days. I don't think I told you, at least not on this vlog already, I do have a job. Not like my first video where I was like an unemployed actor's day in the life. Yes, unemployed as an actor. I do have some jobs. One of them, or the main one, is that I'm a tourist guide. For obvious reasons, there hasn't been any right now. I had one more upcoming tour at the beginning of April. That's canceled, obviously. So I'm thinking, how can I put my time? It doesn't have to be time at home, because for now I don't have to stay at home, but generally speaking, this downtime mostly at home to create to do things for myself. So yeah, I guess what I was trying to say is that I love your input, because if you think that these type of vlogs are cool or interesting in any way, then I'd love to do more of them. It doesn't necessarily have to be where my channel is going, and it didn't up until now. This is obviously my first one, but maybe it's an interesting direction to go with. So I would love to hear from you. What you're seeing here is a really nice, how do you say it? Like a patent of a place in Cambridge, like a chocolatier. I don't know if it's really in French or I was just babbling a word from Hebrew here, but it's a place that makes chocolate. They're based in another, I think, Saffron Walden, which is a very nice village outside, not so far from Cambridge, but they opened a shop in Cambridge around Christmas. And today I went there to get a treat for my hubby who's filming now. And I wanted to share with you because it's really cool. So it's an egg. It's an actual real egg, or it used to be. Obviously, you can see that it's kind of strange. The contents are different from what used to be inside. So the girl who was there in the shop told me they clean it. It's pasteurized, I guess. And then they fill it, the inside of the egg, with either milk chocolate, which is what I have here, and I think Perlin as well, or dark chocolate. There's a dark chocolate version as well. And I thought it would be really cool to show you how it works. This is their logo. So I'll try and link them down below as well if I can find it online. So this is so strange, but look, it's like a dinosaur coming out of but like a chocolate dinosaur. So I guess I can kind of easily peel it. Ta-da! No, I'm kidding. We're gonna share it. Let's cut it in half and see what's inside. Oh, it's kind of smooth actually. It was much quicker and easier than I thought. Oh my god, I can see it's not half and half. You'll get the bigger half. Wow! Oh my god. And the scent is to die for. So it's literally Perlin or Perlin. Nougat. Really? Are you ready? I took a really big chunk. It's it has some texture to it. Like the inside kind of feels like a peanut butter cup. Because you can feel the grains of the nut. But in a good way. Like I like it that it has texture. It's not just smooth like the outer chocolate shell. And a really, really cool, again, I don't know, gadget, patent, food idea, what? Gimmick, oh, thank you! God, I told you my brains today are a gimmick. Thank you, Noam. A really cool food gimmick, in my opinion. It was £3.50, if I'm not mistaken. So just like a really fun way of having chocolate. I don't think there's a non-fun way of eating chocolate, and if there is, then you're doing it wrong. But also for Easter, that's coming up. I know with Corona and everything these days, things are a bit all over the place. But if you are looking for something fun for yourself or to give as a gift, I think this is a good one. We're gonna have our late night treat. We're watching Sex Education. I know we're a bit late to the party, but if you haven't watched it yet, then I would definitely recommend. It's a fun watch, but actually, the last episode that we watched yesterday, which was episode 5, was really profound in my opinion. So, a fun watch, but also with some messages at times that are very important and deep, in my opinion. So I would definitely recommend. And thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.